Hey, church. So glad that you tuned in this evening. We got a couple of things that we want to go over before we talk about Sunday morning. The first thing is tomorrow, Thursday, is actually National Day of Prayer. So tomorrow at noon, we're going to be gathering together with other people in the community around the flagpole at the courthouse just to pray for our nation, to pray for our city, to pray for our state. And I can't think of a better thing to do during this season of time with everything that's going on to gather together with the body of Christ here in Seymour to pray. And so that's tomorrow at noon. The next thing is next Wednesday night, we are going to have a worship night and communion service. So we're going to show up here at the church and actually come inside the building. So we're going to be spreading out chairs and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be practicing social distancing and all that. But we want to gather together and worship together. And so I want to encourage you, next Wednesday night, May the 13th at 6 p.m., come on out, bring your family, bring your friends, and let's worship together. So now we're going to talk about Sunday morning, and I will hand it over to Sonny.
Okay, so Sunday is at 9:30, 9:30. Yeah, so we're going to be meeting outside in the south parking lot, right on the other side of this building. We're going to be meeting on that side for worship at 9:30. We're trying to beat the heat. We want to be able to make that service as comfortable as possible. And so here's what's going to happen. We're going to have a flatbed trailer set up in one corner, and that's going to be our stage. That's where we're going to lead the service from. And then we're going to gather about 100 or so chairs, and you're welcome to bring up a lawn chair or something like that. But here's the thing. In order to make this all work together, if you want to sit in a seat with your family, and they'll all be spread out, I will need you to park on the north parking lot. Okay? And the reason why we're doing that is we got to be really strategic of how this all fits together. Now, if you want to be a part of the drive-in service, because we're going to try to make room. And so the city was good enough to allow us to block off either side of the street right between us and the old Dollar General. And so if you want to stay in your car for service, what we need you to do is come down Washington and then turn back onto Morris and come in from that side. And then our parking attendants will lead you where to go next, because we're going to try to huddle in as tight as possible to make as much room for everyone. And so that also being said, I wanted to make you aware of, because I know some of you are probably thinking, man, I don't know that I could make it with bringing my kids sitting in the car. That could be crazy. I don't know how I can handle them. Well, we were thinking about that, and Lacey has put together some packets for the kids to keep them hooked in, entertained, something that would still pour into them as they are waiting through service. And so we wanted to be mindful of that. Also, we are going to have the building open in case for restrooms. And so we wanted to be mindful of that as well. And so last of all, if it's still not safe for you to attend service and you're still waiting during this time, our online service will still be available. I apologize for last week. We lost connection while we were out at the rodeo ground. Sorry about that. But since we are here on our physical property, our connection should be, stellar. It should be great. And so you should still be able to watch from the comfort of your own home and still be able to tune in that way. Folks, this Sunday at 9:30, I can't tell you how excited I am about this word. We got a big old Jesus banner that we're going to hang over the flatbed trailer. Man, I'm so excited. I can't convey how excited I am about sharing the word that I have this coming Sunday. I'm believing God to do amazing things. And I want to encourage you to do the work of an evangelist. Reach out to your friends and your family. Reach out on Facebook. People that don't currently have a church home, man, I want to encourage you to make this a priority and reach out. And 9:30 is when we're going to be meeting. I hope that got across. Yeah, 9:30. So here's the deal. I love you guys. God is doing amazing things. We are living in incredible times. God is on the move. And I just want to encourage you, if you can, to come. And if not, start a watch party on Facebook or do something like that. Do the work of an evangelist. God has something in store for you. Looking forward to seeing you. God bless.
See ya.